As a van for FightHype.com with me, got the Haymaker himself. I was actually looking for him in Vegas.
Let's keep a low profile in Vegas.
What do you mean low profile? You were in Wet Republica, that was the opposite side to where I was.
Where was you?
I was at the MGM Grand. I was at the Signature. So the Wet Republica, the pool area where you were, and you snapped us. So I was on the opposite side, literally. So I was like,
sweat when you really are. So where is he at? I was like, I'll go here.
Probably in the cabana somewhere.
Yeah, I was. Hiding in the cabana.
How's your trip?
It was great. I really enjoyed it. Great night. Great fight as well. And I wasn't expecting that much from the fight. I didn't believe it would be an entertaining fight, but it turned out to be. I'm definitely glad. I can say I was there to watch that fight live.
I know. Also, I know you were here for your first show, but we'll come to that in a moment. But as we touched base with Floyd Mayweather, obviously, I know you've been out there and watched a lot of his fights in the past. One of the greatest for you?
Floyd Mayweather, no doubt. There's a reason why I go to Vegas. I pay for my flights, pay for everything to go and see this guy, because rarely do you watch greatness. And just why I go and watch Usain Bolt. Because, he's great, and he's going to go down. He's going to be great in 100 years. He's going to be great in 50 years, and he's great now. When you see someone, they're great. I always think it's good to say, so I can say to my grandkids, I was there for Mayweather's fights. I went to this fight, the Maidana fight, I went to the Hoya fight. I went to all these fights because I believe he'll go down in history as one of the greatest ever.
Were you surprised with how Floyd fought that fight? He could have made it boring.
He could have done. I believe easily he could have made it a stinker. He could have won every single round on points comfortably, or he maybe could have stopped him early. But he's that type of guy where he wants to give. If you're getting $350 million. You want it to at least look like.
It was difficult.
It was difficult, and the first couple of rounds. The reason why he didn't throw any punches in the first few rounds, he knew that McGregor isn't a boxer, and you can't learn to pace yourself over 12 rounds in three or four month training camp. It needs to be deeply ingrained in you, and I think people who understand boxing know that. And but credit to McGregor, he went out there, he gave it a good go. He won the first 3 or 4 rounds. Who would have thought that? And whether Mayweather was part of Mayweather's plan or not, he still did it. How many other fights can say they won the first 3 rounds against Floyd Mayweather? Yeah. The numbers don't lie. How, why, where, whatever, he won those first 3 rounds. Then obviously Mayweather took over and stopped him, didn't knock him down. I think Conor McGregor walked away from that fight with a hell of a lot of credibility in the boxing fraternity and in the world of combat sports. Everybody, I was sitting around with loads of Irish fans there, and they all kind of walked away with their head held high. If you'd have got knocked out in 1 round and completely embarrassed, they'd felt a bit wrong. But they all said, he did well. He was more entertaining than the Pacquiao fight. He was more entertaining than this fight. He won more rounds than anyone else has won. So everybody seemed to walk away happy. Everybody.
And the beauty of it all was all the animosity build up at the end of a lot of mutual respect. Yeah,
great. Obviously great. McGregor goes to cash his $100 million check in. That takes the sting out of things for him doing the sport for the first time. It's like me playing Roger Federer in a tennis match. I'm never ever going to win the fight, but if I'm getting $100 million for it, thank you very much. I'm going to be smiling at the end. He didn't take a hell of a beating. He wasn't rushed to hospital with concussion. He just got outboxed, outmaneuvered by one of the greatest boxing maneuverable fighters ever. And there's no disrespect. There's he walked away with honour in that fight. And he wasn't complaining when the referee stopped the fight because he knew he was out. He ran out of gas. Mayweather put it on him. And that happens.